distance after the unveiling, and there's a surprise for you as well, Priya. But for now, Priya, you can be seated or you can stand, whatever. But with that, and anyone would like to come here? You want to invite someone here? Because, yeah, sure.
I think, can Akash Marchandani and Jhanjar please come up?
Please come. Come down. Sit. So Priya will now read a few words again. Sit down.
So I would just like to read something from the introduction. It was something, so the introduction part, I wrote the last. So after I finished all of the chapters, all of the thoughts that I wanted to cover, is when I wrote my introduction. Because when I started writing, if I would have started with the introduction, I wouldn't have been able to cover all of those emotions and processes and parts of the book than if I would have written it in the end. So writing it in the end gave me a chance to cover all that the book covers, writing the introduction as well. So the para says, these powerful thoughts can often lead to things we don't want to do or stop us from doing things we want to do. For example, I regret and not I pursue. Because of the confusion our thoughts create, we have no clue and often wonder, where am I going with my life? Our thoughts have the power to make us question our importance. Do they like me or not? It is who I am. We're obliged to serve a purpose and to fulfill expectations. These thoughts are formed after the experience repeats itself, and we think it's a pattern that bad things will always happen to me. These thoughts also question our ability and our bond to not extend our abilities. I will, I can. We question between our will and our ability. These thoughts are just few within a million. We have around 12,000 to 50,000 thoughts daily, of which 80% of these thoughts are caging you and stopping you from unleashing the power, the real power. These thoughts can transform into empowering ones with the help of several processes. The first one being you wanting the help or you wanting to change. With the want comes the acceptance of what's bothering you and then being committed to helping yourself. These emotions lead to greater things in life. So to achieve those greater things, you have to be a detective in your own life and find out why that thought is binding and steal its power. To do so and make it a thought that empowers you. The step one is finding the source. Finding the source of the thought, when the thought was created. Find the power it has. Breathe in and transform that thought into something that you would want to believe in. Something that is more empowering. It's obviously easier said than done, but there are several processes that can help us figure out a way to deal with our thoughts and use the methods to ensure that no feeling, no thought has the power to bind us, but to unleash the empowered version of us. Thank you so much.
Who was that? किसकी सीढ़ी थी ये? कुछ सीढ़ियाँ हो जाए यार, come on, ladies and gentlemen, a huge roar of applause.
Wow. This is so beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, something which could change your life forever is a 3 a.m. thoughts. Please do pick up your signed copies today, autographed by our beautiful inaugural author cum writer Priya Aswani, and do also buy the copies and gift them to your loved ones. You have no idea, it might change someone's life forever and might give them a career in the right way of life. This book is a guiding light to one and all, ladies and gentlemen, the 3 a.m. thoughts. Thoughts turning into forever definitions by Priya Aswani. Now please have a photo up with all four of you. You're on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, what a great moment for us to welcome our lovely stars here on stage. Shilpaji, please don't feel that, you like to watch them together. Yeah, they both star, I can't help it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to our queen who's just joined us here. She's been ruling the Bollywood fraternity and the television fraternity with absolute ease. Gives us great pleasure.
यहाँ से नहीं उठा सकते. मैं कन्विंस कर दूंगी खुदा को, आप बस दवा देना शुरू कीजिए और मैं चाहती हूँ कि ये कंडीशन रिवर्स हो जाए. तो मुझे नहीं मालूम था कि बस इस तरह चाहने से चीजें हो जाती हैं. And believe you me, within 3 months, my kidney failure was reversed miraculously. तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि हमारे चाहने न चाहने से बहुत कुछ होता है. अगर हम चाह लें, ठान लें कि हाँ हमें एक किताब लिखनी है, तो ये हो सकता है. Yeah, बिल्कुल. So I think it's all about the power of mind, and I can see that through the index. बस index ही काफी है. कहते हैं ना कि do not judge a book by its cover. Here I am judging a book by its cover because its cover and the index page both are really, really breathtaking. So yes, आपका जो सवाल था कि how do I cope with negativity? I just look within and I remind myself that I am the child of the Almighty. आप उस Almighty को आप अल्लाह कहें, ईश्वर कहें, भगवान कहें, गॉड कहें, जो भी कहें, एक पावर है जो हमसे बहुत ज़्यादा ताकतवर है, and that is the Most High. So yes, whenever I feel negative, whenever I feel low, I look up to the Most High.
Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Priya. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to have the unveiling of the book. But before that, I'm going to invite two yet another beautiful, ravishing actresses. Let's give it up for Nikita Rawal and Asta Rawal. We've watched Nikita's movie with Akshay Kumar sir and of course so many other movies. And Asta Rawal, absolutely a pleasure having both the lovely actresses here with us. I'm going to request you all both to join Sherlyn Chopra here with us. Hi, darling. Thank you. You came at the right moment. Seriously. Can we have a photograph with the book at first? And then move ahead towards the end.
Yes, of course.
Sherlyn, we're going to have one with showing tweets 3 and thoughts of 3 and the book. Yes.
फुल फ्रेम लो
भाई फ्लैश नीचे रखो हो गया हो तो.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to thank Sachin and Maheshji from Red Ant for allowing me to be here, and Tasneem and Namita, the lovely actresses who joined us here. At the same time, I take this opportunity of thanking Dr. Mona for all the liberty you've given me to go ahead and explore the grand unveiling of the book. And बहुत सारे राज यहाँ पर फाश होने जा रहे हैं. You're going to absolutely fall in love, Sherlyn. Not just with Priya, but maybe with Priya's dad, who's been the biggest inspiration, because he has a surprise for Priya today.
Wow!
Yes, it's very, very amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead for the grand unveiling, I'm going to request Nikita and Asta, the lovely Rawals, the lovely duo sisters, to share with us a few words. और सबसे पहले तो मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगी, what is your 3 a.m. thought, Nikita? हम 3 a.m. भी मिले हैं, so बताना चाहूँगी एक 3 a.m. ऐसा था मेरे लिए first time in my life. I was freaked out in Cambodia. So मतलब अलग ही जगह थी और निकिता के तो बहुत मजा किया, because of her I've truly enjoyed a lot. So Nikita, what is your 3 a.m. thought?
Hello everyone, thank you so much, and I'm super duper happy for 3 a.m. thoughts. This is beautiful thoughts. I think I get every 3 a.m. if I'm awake. I think my thoughts on 3 a.m. is I want to sleep even more.
Wow, beautiful. I like your honesty.
Yeah, because I don't want to cover it with anything. I feel that I want to sleep. But if I'm awake, then I think that I want to party more. Thank you so much for calling us, Namita. Thank you.
Thank you, Asta. Just want to share it.
Hello, hi. Good afternoon to everyone. So, I'm a reader, and whenever I see something like this, I get so excited. And the topic is, it's here told about 3 a.m. The thoughts can destroy you or can make you. So it's amazing, and it is all depend on your strength, your thought strength, how strong you are. So I got this till weekend. I got my partner 3 a.m. I'm going to finish this. I love it. I'll finish it very soon. And yes, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's very, very difficult. 3 a.m. It can make or destroy you. So amazing thought and amazing. I really like the words, what is written here. It's amazing. Excited. Okay, just a second.
Thank you so much, Asta.
Well, I'm very happy. Priya wanted the dress code for today to be black and silver. But आपको बता दूं यहाँ पर सोन परी भी हमारे साथ है. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the very lovely, renowned actress, influencer, the one and only Reha Khan. Here with us, popularly known as the Soan Pari. You're on stage. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you. Absolutely. It's always so amazing to have your bright presence. So Reha, at first try to pose for us with this book and be closer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Reha Khan, and this is truly a magnificent moment for us. We're going to have the book unveiling, ladies and gentlemen, in the next space towards the beginning with Priya and her very handsome daddy. Thank you, love.
Daddy.
Smile.
Priya, I'm sorry, you'll have to leave that and come in the center. Come here with Sherlyn. Will Sherlyn? हाँ, बिल्कुल आ सकते हैं. सतीश बिल्कुल. मैं सिमरन हूँ. S चलेगा. And Sherlyn, you're also S. चलेगा. मेरी नजर भी आ जाए. मम्मी जी भी है. लेकिन dad and daughter are like soulful connect. Come. And Aryan, come. A handsome monk Aryan is the baby brother of Priya. Come Aryan. अब बात हो ही गई है सब एसएस की, तो आप भी आ जाएं शिल्पा जी, प्लीज. Thank you.
वही चीज यहाँ पे हो रहा है, दिखता है लेकिन वो है नहीं. कोई साला वो जाते भी हो कट करके सिस्टम में टेस्ट कर देंगे.
Let go of a thought in my previous years, but somewhere in my unconscious mind they're still there, and they would travel back and just make me believe in that negative thought. So instead of letting it go, why not actually transform it right when it's when it's being made? Like I would call it the defining moment. So when you're defining the moment, define it in a way where you will actually be empowered and not just negative.
This is a very wonderful way of looking at things. So here there will be 3 steps. Now let me come to a little bit of psychology, wherein we see that there are 3 aspects to any thoughts, which finally culminates to an action to becoming who you are. So first is the awareness, catching them at the right time. Supposedly, just imagine I'm holding a glass, and that I leave it, before it drops down and breaks, I'm going to hold it. So that's the awareness, before it breaks. The second would be acceptance, that yes, this was a thought which was not working with me, which was not supposed to be there. It has been there and I'm aware about it, so I've held it. And the third is the action. What do you do with that thought? You keep it aside, discard it, or you try to transform it. So in the book Reclaim Your Riches, the whole chapter is there on the 3 A's of life: awareness, acceptance, and action. And that's where the transformation can come in. Because often people think talking about transformation is very easy. As she had rightly mentioned, it's very easy, positive thoughts. But one aspect is, from where do these positive thoughts come? Your cup is already full. And you say in that full cup, now you have to have a positive thought. What's important is you empty the cup first. And then try to fill it with more awareness, acceptance, and action. And I guess that's where the answer comes in, that's where the personality comes in. Because if we are working with a mask all through our life, we will only be acting around. We will not be our true self. So dare to dare, have the 3 A's in life, and I guess your 3 AM thoughts are going to be beautiful.
Wow! Thank you, that was so amazing, Dr. Sujata Singhi. Mumtaz, you seem to be in some thoughts. Are these the 3 AM thoughts or the 2 PM thought of lunch? What is it?
No, they definitely are not 2 PM lunch thoughts. I was thinking everything about what they were saying. Now, I do realize that you sometimes get scary thoughts at 3 AM, which, if you hold on to, can put you in trouble. And sometimes you can make wonders out of it, like what you said, which is brilliant. But not always you have the awareness that what you've held on to is right or wrong. It's too naive for us to think, is what I'm thinking, that every time I'll be able to keep myself aware and, kind of transform it. And that's where the power of the mastermind, which is the group of people that you're hanging around with, comes into play. And that's where discussion and journaling and all these things come into play. So what you said was absolutely right, Dr. Sujata, that awareness is the key and it is super powerful. So like for me, right, when I was working for 14 years in a corporate, I did everything right, like, your parents tell you got to go to school, get good grades, then you get degrees, and then you go to good colleges, and then you go to an environment where nobody even understands you, where you're just trained to do a particular job, and you do it, and you get paid for it, and you go back home, you pay the bills. That just becomes your life. But that's not really it. So I'm so glad that you've got an environment wherein you've been nurtured to go after what you like. And today I think you are an inspiration to a lot of 16, 17-year-olds who just mindlessly scroll through social media with videos that don't make any sense to them. And on the other hand, there is a girl who's going out there and changing lives, which is brilliant. So this speaks volumes about what you would have written in the book, which I can already presume, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that it is a choice that you make on what you think, and it is a choice, we are all a product of our choices. So at the end of the day, if you decide to hang on to the right thought and make it powerful, it's going to create limitless possibilities for you, provided you have the awareness that whether you're even holding on to is right or wrong. Again, that comes from the space of you cannot make space for something new until you empty what you have. So it's brilliant what you've written, and sometimes those thoughts can be powerful and sometimes can be negative. But again, it's time for us to go back and think on, and sometimes you need to really pause. I think we're just heading on to a journey of speed, and most of us sometimes don't even think because we just don't have a vision. Today you have a vision clearly towards which you've been working for, and I think if every single person knows their purpose and their vision, they will have something to work towards. We were not just, I was reading a book and it was clearly written there that we were not born to, dress up in rags and, pay the bills and die. And that's brilliant. So that's what I was thinking about, and I'm sure that this is going to empower so many people, and like she said, every teenager should read this, because if you can do it, so can they do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mumtaz Sherlyn. Thank you so much, Dr. Sujata Singhi. I'm going to please request you all for a photo op here on stage. Priya, come in the center, darling.
Okay.
Because of which, Of course, Priya, who's been completely inspired by him, but I think today he's the happiest soul and उनकी आंखों में आप देखेंगे तो उनकी नमी से पता चलता है उनकी प्यार मोहब्बत and the only one is Priya. So let's give it up for Satish Aswani. I'm going to invite Shilpa Aswani ji please as well. And the handsome hunk, Aryan. Come Aryan. Please come Shilpa ji. So Aryan, are you a mama's boy or daddy's boy? Mama's boy or Priya's bro? Both? Come, say that, come. Please come ahead of the table. Come. And I want you all to hold the book. You're going to have the photo ops, yeah. Satish ji, aage aa jaye, Shilpa ji, come. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the lovely family of Priya. Jhanjar ji, come. And I truly thank the family because it's just not possible without the love and support. And let me tell you, besides this, we also have the entire family of the Aswani and the very close ones who are here with us, including Mona darling and Preet. Mrs. Preet, who's an opportunity of congratulating the family as well. The book hasn't yet been unveiled because we have our stars from the Bollywood and television fraternity who will join us here soon. So we're going to have the unveiling of the book. No, hold on. We're going to have all our authors who are present here, all of them who are here with us on stage to kindly join us here on stage for one photo op with all our authors, please. Every author, all the 4 authors, gentlemen, we had. I'm going to take this opportunity of thanking Red and Mr. Mahesh ji. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for making it possible. Thank you. Sir, please, Ajay. Please, both the gentlemen, sir, please join us. Oh yeah, I can do that too, yeah.
Ashish, arrange.
So will you give me a book too? So we did the unveiling of the book Red, जो film release हो रही है इसी महीने. Yeah, after this 3 AM thoughts. Wow. So ladies and gentlemen, please do hashtag 3 AM thoughts, hashtag Priya Aswani. Smile. Cheers for Priya!
Okay, everybody in this camera. Ready? Smile. Keep smiling. Few more. Few more.
Okay, so I want all our distinguished authors to kindly hold the book in the right hand. Alright, yeah. Just a little below the shoulder, and with the left hand, 3. Okay? So I want to show my nail paint, so I'm going to do it this way, but if you want, either way is fine. Sorry? You too, yeah, obviously. Okay, so let's have 3 with our left hands.
Ready? Wait. Smile. Go. Thank you.
Yeah, please invite Mona ji, Preet to join us here, and the lovely family as well of the Aswanis who've come here to support Priya for one photo op with all our distinguished writers joined us here, and our stalwarts from different arenas of life, everyone. What are you doing? Come on, Preet. Come. Okay. Also, friends from the media, I want someone to do one boomerang where we're going to have 3 and we're going to do 3 AM thoughts. So it's like thoughts. Yeah? So I will request you for a boomerang after the photo. They'll get stand, no? They'll get stand will be better. No? Sorry?
We can't fit in, so we can't.
No, you can stand there. You can just stand there. Is there something? Oh, because of the steps. Ah, ठीक है. Absolutely fine.
Move.
We do the 3 later. Now it's just.
Okay, ready everybody? Facing this camera
Yes.
here.
Sorry, one second. Priya, you want to change your position?
Saying to please.
No, I want you to. I want you to. I want, yes, Aryan can come and the authors can come. Yeah. Satishji, you be stuck to her. Because she won't breathe without that. Yeah, thank you.
Smile. पीछे. Okay, go. Come back.
Can you please have a boomerang? In anyone's phone, boomerang? Okay, so it's going to be like 3 a.m. thoughts. 3 thoughts, like, okay? So I'll give the countdown of 1, 2, 3, and then 3 a.m. thoughts, yeah? So whenever we're ready with the phone, yes, girls, if you're ready, tell me. You're ready? The boomerang on Instagram, you'll have the app. Ready? Okay, you say 1, 2, 3. Say again.
1, 2, 3, go.
Thank you. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I congratulate the entire family of the Aswani for joining us here. And thank you to our authors. Can I have one pic of Priya with the authors? And Satishji can be with us here. And only the authors with Priya. All our distinguished dignitaries, renowned authors who are here with us. Yes, we can have one with the book, one without two, because today the hero is 3 a.m. Thoughts, the book. Thoughts turning into forever definitions by Priya Aswani. So Maheshji, I want to ask you, should we wait some more time for the unveiling? 5 minutes? Sure. Should we meanwhile ask Priya to read something from the book? Yeah, so that it won't get late. We don't want to rush later, yeah? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to our distinguished dignitaries. Priya, we're going to have the unveiling in the next few minutes from now. We're going to have